Guys, what's up? It's John, Gamester81. Today I want to talk about a new game we just released recently called MazezaM. This is a game for the ColecoVision. It's been ported to other consoles like the Super Nintendo, all that good stuff. But it's a new game, and it's a puzzle game. So if you like games like Tetris, if you like games like, I remember playing the game Boxel for the Game Boy. It's very similar to those style games. So if you like puzzle games, definitely check it out. Kind of a interesting fact. The guy who programmed this game, GM, he's actually our programmer for City Hunter and the Caverns of Death for the Super Nintendo. So he's very talented. He can program for the ColecoVision, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, among other consoles. So pretty advanced, really good guy. So I'll put a link below to our website. You can find out more information about MazezaM. I'll do an unboxing, show you what's included, and show you some gameplay, of course. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. So here's a closer look at MazezaM. So you notice that when it's spelled backwards and forwards, it's maze. Backwards and forwards is spelled the same. And this game gets very, very challenging. There's 30 levels altogether, and it gets progressively harder and harder. And that's what I love about this game, because it does bring back some replay value, because you want to go back. And there is a password system. So basically, you can pause it or stop it, turn it off, and you can continue by putting a password, which is nice. Let's open this up. Everything we do at ColecoVision is all done in-house, so we own our own ColecoVision cartridge mold. In fact, I believe we're the only ones that I'm aware of that actually own our own mold. And so we're able to make various colors, but you never know the quality difference is the same you would get as if you were to buy it back in the 80s. I got the label, nice little label here. Cart. Kind of looks like an Atari 2600 cart. It's different though. The boards are bigger for the ColecoVision. And ColecoVision is better graphics and sound compared to the Atari 2600, even more so than the Intellivision. Here is the manual. Vincent, who does the artwork, does an amazing job with these manuals. Just big shout out to him. And this is an area where you have different levels. You can put your different password. Here's a screenshot. I'll show you some gameplay here in a second, how to play. It's one of those very easy games to pick up and play. It's not too complicated, but that's what I love about it. So let's take a closer look at the gameplay. Let me know what you guys think. So first off, guys, this isn't a review. I just want to give you guys a look at the game itself and kind of give you an idea as far as gameplay goes. I love that the map there, the overview map, reminds me a lot of games like Ghosts and Goblins or classic Capcom games like Trojan, for example. I love that. But here is the basic premise of the game. It's very, very simple. At least the first few screens are easy. But let's go from left to right. And by doing that, you have to push these various items and figure out the puzzle to do that. You cannot pull the item, so it gets tricky as well, so keep that in mind. If you do get stuck, the only way to continue is to pretty much kill yourself. I know it sounds morbid, but you do have lives in this game, and every time you pass a level or stay a screen, you do get an extra life, so that's helpful. There's a password system as well, so as you saw earlier in the program, or in the manual, there's an area you can write down the password, which definitely helps and comes in handy, because this game does get very challenging, which I actually like the fact that it's challenging. I think it brings back a lot more replay value. The graphics are great. I think, you look at this game, it doesn't really look like a ColecoVision game. I think the colors are good. The gameplay is pretty solid. It looks almost more like a Nintendo game, an NES game, in my personal opinion. But this game was ported to, the same programmer did port this game to the Super Nintendo as well. For those who are big Super Nintendo fans, it's a great game for the Super Nintendo. There are a lot more stages for the Super Nintendo, just based because there's more memory to deal with, all that good stuff. But let me know what you guys think of this game. I personally am a big fan of it. I think it's really fun. For more information, check it out. If you guys want to get your own copy, I'll put a link to our website below, ColecoVision.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you guys subscribing. We'll see you guys soon. Take care. And, of course, thanks for liking this video. Game on. First off, guys, thank you so much for watching. Also, please subscribe. That means a lot. And if you want to stay in contact, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I also have a website, Gamester81.com, and I have t-shirts available that help support the show as well. And those are available at chopshopgoods.com.